Top 10 countries by murder rates. 10. Colombia. As Colombia struggles to end the 50-year internal conflict, the murder rate in the country remains high, at 30.8 per 100,000. 9. South Africa. South Africa is still one of the most dangerous countries in the world, but it has almost halved its murder rate in recent decades. In 2012, South Africa's homicide rate stood at 31 per 100,000 people, compared to 64.5 per 100,000 in 1995. 8. St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis has a high proportion of murders relative to its tiny population, 33.6 per 100,000. 7. Swaziland. Swaziland also has a high proportion of murders relative to its small population, 33.8 per 100,000. 6. Jamaica. Jamaica's fight against drugs and organized crime has reduced the country's homicide rate since 2009, but it remains one of the world's most dangerous countries, with 39.3 murders per 100,000. 5. Guatemala. Guatemala, with 39.9 murders per 100,000, still struggles to contain the violent legacy of a 36-year civil war. 4. El Salvador. El Salvador's murder rate is 41.2 per 100,000, the fourth largest in the world. 3. Belize. Crime-torn Belize had a murder rate of 44.7 per 100,000. 2. Venezuela. Venezuela's soaring murder rate, which stood at 53.7 per 100,000 in 2012, was one catalyst behind the swell of anti-government protests that have rocked the country since early 2014. 1. Honduras. Honduras' homicide rate of 90.4 per 100,000 is the highest in the world by far. The country's gang violence and penetration by drug cartels puts its murder rate at almost double the next most dangerous country in the world.